Hi, I'm Paul Torgerson. It's Tuesday, November 27th, 2018, and this is a look at the information security news from overnight. From Security Info Watch, local and federal authorities are investigating after a ransomware attack shut down Strack and Van Til checkout lanes by encrypting its point of sale and phone systems, seeking a ransom to get them working again. The 80-year-old Indiana-based chain said no customer information was taken or affected in any way, since it does not keep any credit or debit card data on its system. Nearly half of their 21 stores were completely shut down last Tuesday during the busy pre-Thanksgiving food shop-a-thon. All but one had reopened by the end of Wednesday. From Bleeping Computer, memory modules with error correcting code or ECC protection are vulnerable to Rowhammer, an attack that could help corrupt data in the computer stores of its volatile memory chips. Since its discovery in 2014, Rowhammer attacks were thought only to be possible against regular dynamic random access memory, or DRAM, the stuff you have in all your computers. The technique exploits a design flaw in the way the memory cells are so close together, so that if you just bomb the area with enough read-write operations, that's the hammer, it can modify neighboring in-memory information. Researchers have now found a way to affect the ECC memory as well as the DRAM. The Bleeping Computer story has a link to that research. From healthcareinformatics.com, Ohio Valley Medical Center in Wheeling, West Virginia, and East Ohio Regional Hospital in Martins Ferry, Ohio, were unable to accept patients from emergency transports this past weekend following a ransomware attack on the hospital's computer systems. The two patient care organizations are owned by the same parent company and were both affected by the attack, which began November 23rd, according to local news. The report noted that since Friday night, officials said the hospital has begun using paper charting systems to ensure protection of data, and the hospitals were still accepting walk-in patients. From ZDNet, Microsoft's Azure team has gone public with the root cause it discovered when investigating the November 19 worldwide multi-factor authentication outage that plagued a number of its customers. Actually, Microsoft unearthed 3 independent root causes along with monitoring gaps that resulted in Azure, Office 365, Dynamics, and other Microsoft users not being able to authenticate for much of the day. Microsoft's November 19th Azure status history post has the full details about the trail of events leading to the MFA meltdown. Of course, Microsoft 365 Exchange is still having issues, so maybe not all the causes have been rooted out just yet, and maybe they should avoid Mondays from the future. And last today, from Bank Info Security, and you tell me if this seems right. So for 6 months, from about September 2014 through February 2015, Lenovo included on 28 models of its laptops sold in the US one of the preloaded adware things, and it was called Superfish Visual Discovery. So it was a comparison search engine to help you make sure that whatever widget you were buying online, you were getting the best price for. Okay, so not only a huge invasion of privacy, but it also opened up your encrypted traffic to being intercepted by attackers. So security people hated this. So they finally took it off. They got sued, as you can imagine, and now almost 4 years later, Lenovo is being forced to pay $7.3 million. Okay, let's get a little perspective. For 2014-2015, Lenovo's revenues were $46.3 billion, and they're being forced to pay $7.3 million. That's not even a rounding error for these people. Does anybody think that's actually a deterrent? Can we get to a deterrent level without just crushing companies? How do we do this? And I wonder what this suit would have been like under GDPR. 4%. Interesting. Anyway, that is all I have for you today. Have a great rest of your day, and until tomorrow, be safe out there.